George Mahut will never forget January 20th, 2000. That's the night the poison came to the village of Baia Mare.
That's when the water in this village was poisoned. For several weeks, it was forbidden to use water from the wells. There was a flood, the dam broke, the poison got into the Lapuș River. It spread as far as Hungary.
The company at fault immediately filed for bankruptcy. Since then, the mine at nearby Baia Mare has produced no more gold. The operation was shut down. No one paid any compensation to anyone. The company that caused the disaster has meanwhile changed owners and names several times. Today it's called Romanian and was recently bought by Russia's second richest man, Mikhail Prokhorov. He wants to produce gold again, but the Baia Mare municipal government is wary and has refused to grant a construction permit.
Our hands are tied. In the municipal government, we're under enormous pressure because we're resisting. But we're doing it in the interest of our citizens.
The pressure comes from Romania's central government, which would make money on the gold concessions. But the people of Baia Mare stand by their government.
We need clean workplaces here. I think it's a terrible idea. The air will be polluted once more and people will get sick again.
Do you know what cyanide means? I do. I worked as a miner for 22 years.
The bone of contention is this slag heap, an estimated 8.5 million tons looking like a lunar landscape. But it contains gold worth an estimated 125 million euros. Of course, Romanian wants the gold, says Chief Executive Sean Gray, but he adds the company also wants to be environmentally responsible and replant the area after extracting the gold.
They're worried, I think mostly because they don't understand exactly what it is we're going to be doing. We've been implementing many measures to modernize the plant and to ensure that there's no danger to the environment or the people.
Romanian proudly points to sheep grazing on what was once a slag heap across from the factory. And the company says the technology it plans to use requires only a fraction of the cyanide that was used 10 years ago.
In 2000, the level of the cyanide was 200 times higher compared to what we will work in the future.
There are alternatives to cyanide. In the United States, it's hardly used at all anymore, but Romanian wants to use the old equipment, and that's possible only with cyanide. Vasily Tatar thinks the whole idea is insane, and the European Court of Human Rights agreed with him. It found Romania guilty of an environmental violation against its citizens, a unique judgment. But nothing has happened.
This pseudo-factory is in the middle of the city. There are homes and apartments everywhere here. Normally this technology is never used in a populated area, but here we have a restaurant just 50 meters away.
This is where the sludge left over after washing gold is supposed to go, to the very same dump where the dam broke 10 years ago. It's meanwhile been modernized. But in Baia Mare, in the shadow of the dam, people are still afraid. If the same thing happens again, it could mean the end of the village.
If you don't earn any money, you starve to death. But if you have a job and earn something, you die from the poison.
People here also ask who will guarantee the company won't simply extract the gold and then file for bankruptcy before it restores the environment as promised.